Hi everyone, Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot. I'm here to do a Libra January reading. This is for 2025 Libra reading, all placements. Let's start out with a Christmas spirit card. It's not entirely a Christmas reading. I know it looks like it, but this is I'm just in a festive mood, okay? So let's see. First, you have revelation. Yes, you have a revelation coming in here. Here we have a nice fox. All right, a little bit of magic happening. She has her cubs there, a couple of cubs. And so revelation, it says the tide of fate has turned. Everything you wished for is now coming your way. All is revealed in divine timing. Love it. What else do we have? Wow, that's way too many. So you actually, and I just want to say, you could get a lot of messages, okay, coming in January, or right now that's already starting. Like I'm just getting a lot of back and forth communication, and obviously, like I just was about to say wrapping things up. I'm not talking about gifts. I'm talking about like just trying to take care of a lot of things as a lot of people try to scramble to kind of finish up the year. And so make sure you're remaining calm as much as possible, and you're scheduling little breaks for yourself here and there, right? Where you can just sort of be. I just saw 111 there. So you're definitely manifesting in January. In the 2025 reading I did for you for the whole year of 2025 Libra, which I'll probably put below, you did have a lot about authenticity, okay? And really being your true self here. And you have contribution. All right. Looks like there's a little chicken or a hen in the kitchen here. This is about lose yourself and what you love. Exactly. Make time for yourself. I was just saying. You'll find your calling in life. So what is it that you love? Your gift is meant to be shared and enjoyed. Okay? So if you're not sure which path to take, which I feel a lot of us aren't right now, that's the energy I've been getting. If you're not sure which path to take career-wise or just in your life or like hobby or what would truly make you happy, follow your heart. Follow what makes you happy. Start there. All right? Start with what makes you happy. What are you most passionate about? And take steps in that direction. Doesn't have to be big steps, just steps in general. So I do feel that I feel as though a lot of you too, it's important that you're actually doing something that your soul feels good about, or that you're doing, you're answering your calling, or like it says, putting a gift to use and sharing it. You also have relax. Oh my goodness. What did I, it's so funny because I just said this and this is the first time I'm using the deck. So I didn't even really know what's in it, but here's a squirrel here. And that to me symbolizes a lot of activity, a lot of work being done. Okay. And this is about making time to nourish your body, mind, and soul. Again, schedule times where you can just you can just relax. So prioritize yourself. You are worthy of great things. And what else do we have? So I'm thinking like by that third week of January in particular, you could just be feeling really, I'm feeling kind of like wiped out actually, like a very drained energy, very tired. So make sure you're taking care of yourself. All right. They're telling me too something about sometime in January, just like being mindful about, it says they're saying use your cash wisely. Okay. Or it can also be that it's smarter to pay in cash when you can. So you'll know if that's you. Do remember, these are general. They're not personal readings. Only take what resonates. And of course, you can take it or leave it. You have free will and final say. What else do we have? Okay, this one. Promise. This is a love thing. This can potentially be love. But I'll read what the card says too. So this is nothing is too good to be true. Lean into the hymn of love song by nature and heaven and receive all that is yours. I very much feel Two of Cups. This is really something you love and you're going to love. Maybe you haven't met them yet or you haven't seen it yet come to fruition. It hasn't happened yet. It's not supposed to happen right now. It's supposed to happen when it happens. They're also telling me it's very slow moving energy. Okay. Maybe it's an earth sign. I'm not sure. I also get kind of watery energy too, because I was feeling the Two of Cups. Oh, look at the back of the card. You have two cups. How cute is that? So, by the way, this is a deck called Christmas Spirit by Britta Bowman. Okay. But there's robin here too, or birds that look like robins. There's three, it looks like. Actually, that doesn't look like a robin in that. Interesting. Yeah. So these are okay. So it could be three robins, but this can also be too. reconnecting with a family member. All right, feeling that as well. What else do we have? Let's get one more card from this deck. It's just so lovely. It's such a like cheery deck, you know? Like a lot of some of you may need cheering up right now. And if that's you, sending you a reason to smile, hopefully, with these messages. Okay. Let's see here. Invitation. Oh, all right. Uh-huh. Could be love. Doesn't have to be. It could be love for anything. I don't focus just on romance. How boring would that be? Anyway, no more waiting. Your spirit longs for an adventure, so here's your invitation to spread your wings and fly. Remember, it's about being the authentic you, being your true self. Answer the call. Okay, your soul's calling. Are you going to answer it? That kind of thing, right? So answering your heart's calling, your there's also something about facing a truth. Okay, maybe you're really just showing the world the real you more so than before. Oh, let's get into this with some tarot and see what else January brings for us. And do remember, if you enjoy this reading, to please like, comment, subscribe. I'd appreciate that. It's free. And I also am open to memberships. Okay. All right, what do we have? Messages for your greatest and highest good. And I just want to thank all of you for the lovely comments and the support you show myself, my two channels, as well as others. That's actually, I love seeing that when you're supportive of others, responding to other people's comments and things and prayers and all that. I love that. All right, but it's not about if I love it. So anyway, I feel it helps others. Okay, so, ooh, all right, 10 of Pentacles. This is a revelation you're having about your stability and your long-term success, a goal. All right, what else do we have? Oh, wow, okay. Huh. They're telling me Puerto Rico. And getting organized. Knight of Wands here. Quick moving energy, fast energy. This is about your passion. Remember the contribution card? This is about losing yourself in what you love, okay? That's how you find your true calling. What is it you're most passionate about? Maybe it's not the highest paying job, right? But it's, you know, maybe you're doing 3 jobs or 2 jobs that you're passionate about, and you don't have to do that 9 to 5 that you couldn't stand, right? I mean, just saying, maybe that's like somebody's story out there that you're thinking about, you know, what to do next. But not everybody is focused on career stuff. So we'll keep this general. And we have Queen of Cups underneath that relax card. Yeah, this is like just, you know what you know, and sometimes that's enough. This is a healing energy. This is a supportive energy. And this is a bit like take good care of yourself kind of energy here. Very intuitive, very dreamy, intuitive. This is about you knowing. The Queen of Cups knows their worth, right? All the queens in these cards do. They know their worth, and they don't really let anything control them or send them off course, right? They own that throne, so they rock the crown. They own the throne, and they're telling me about getting more messages in silence. So take that as you wish, about getting the answers you may need. Okay. You have Queen of Swords, speaking of answers. Okay. And that's like, and again, this is about you realizing that nothing is too good to be true. It's falling under that promise card, right? Maybe you really can have it all. All right. And choosing what's best for you, knowing that. Okay. I know that can be stressful, picking the path or picking the person or picking the situation or, you know, where you want to spend your time and resources. Or I just heard if you should help them. Maybe you're wondering if you should still continue to support somebody or help them here. Now we have underneath invitation. What do we, oh, all right. What do we have? We have this. I just heard abracadabra. And then I see justice. Maybe the song Abracadabra. I want to reach out and grab you. I don't know. But yeah, here's justice here. And she's holding something, okay? She's holding something. So I feel as though you hold the truth, okay? And someone's going to see the truth. You hold the truth here. And there's a way of delivering it in a calm and just in a calm way. There's something here about how a message is delivered. So just watching the delivery, sometimes the Queen of Swords, the criticism we get as Libras, like we can sometimes appear to be kind of cold, but that's, you have the nice balance here of the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So speaking what's on your heart, I just saw 1010. All right. There's something about a past departure. Tell me about that. Past departure. I just heard someone saying this doesn't fly, or maybe you're leaving. Maybe it's about an actual flight. Okay. And then there's also something here about if you should travel. All right. So maybe holiday stuff is coming in. I don't know, but maybe you're not sure if you should travel. They're telling me about getting directions ahead of time. And that can also apply though to any area of your life. Making sure you know the reason and the intentions behind things either that you're doing or that others are doing. Okay. And that also they're telling me about not accepting just any old advice. Make sure it's a reliable source. And they're saying something about dual income. So again, you may be getting income from a couple of different sources, or there's what else? They're saying things about wishy-washy. Watch out. So if there's something that's kind of wishy-washy, yeah, watch out. Now the Justice card here, I do like seeing this. I do like seeing that. Again, this person's on, sort of a throne. So this is really maintaining your balance. And that's something that we Libras are always kind of mindful of. It cannot always be easy. They have the naughty and the nice list here. I just heard answering your true calling. Okay. And also for what it's worth. So for what it's worth, ... That could actually be a journal prompt for some of you, they're telling me. So if you're thinking of journaling, you may want to say something like, for what it's worth, ... That again, fill in the blank for what it's worth. Okay, interesting. 1212 I just saw, and actually I'm doing this reading on 1212. So 1212 portal. So if you haven't written down, what you want to see, or the questions you have for the universe and want answers to, maybe you ask for them to come through in dreams or something, or just in general. But there's a focus here on writing. And I said I was getting abracadabra. And look, it almost could be like a wand they're holding, if you quickly look at it. And it kind of does remind me of the magician, because the hands are out and one is up, kind of, and one is down. So it really is about you deciding your truth. You decide. Even if someone says, oh, I don't see you doing that, you're not good at that. If that's where your heart's taking you, if that's your feel, that's your calling, do it. Just, who cares what they think? Really? Does it really matter at the end of the day? At the end of, everything, does it really matter? They're telling me something about standing tall, like be proud. Be proud of who you are, how far you've come. And like they're saying, just let that ish go, right? Let it go if you can. And also, I am hearing somebody say, like, maybe you're coming at things not being as sweet as you have been. That could be something. And so I'm not saying you're, losing it or anything. Just maybe you're having to be firm with people. And, again, if you have difficult situations you're trying to navigate, it's like, stick to the facts here, stick to the truth here. What is this really? Lay it out for them, Libra. Lay it out. Put it on the line there, Some of you are giving ultimatums. All right, let's see. Let's get some clarification here. These are all good cards. I mean, 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, Justice. Amazing. Oh, all right. And then, oh my gosh. Yeah, one of my personal favorites, the 9 of Pentacles. Look at that. Yes, you will excel in your training, they're telling me. And there's also something about you having trained for this. Like maybe you don't have the credentials yet on something, or you don't have a degree or something that others may have, but you have something more valuable. You have wisdom. By the way, I am picking up on some sort of dental work for some of you. Okay, randomly specific. But Nine of Pentacles, that independence, that self-reliability, that sufficiency. It's like only you can decide how much success you're going to have, right? Only you can really influence your future. You influence your future the most out of everybody, right? You influence your day to day the most out of anybody. You're your main resource, right? So that's why you need to put yourself first. You're your greatest asset. This is the bottom line. You know, and maybe, you know, maybe you can get so far with a certain situation or person or company or whatever, but at some point it's like, you know, you're taking matters in your own hands if you haven't already. And I get a lot of you are, and some of you are even going to, you know, move out or move on here. There's a small house here in the background of this Nine of Pentacles. This is someone who can actually, who takes care of themselves, but then they also, I do get sort of a generous energy, or they keep a little in reserve here. All right, keeping a little in reserve. So it's okay here, you know, with to enjoy yourself, certainly, but there's maybe, again, that's coming up again, that maybe we need to want to save a little money. I'm also getting the date January 25th. Whoa. I don't know why I'm picking up these cards. I wasn't meaning to right now. A little career message here, or actually in general. So they're saying harmony here. Harmony. Some of you may have like a little something where it shows, you know, a meditating cat like this or something, and it says like, let that ish go, right? Let that, you know what, go. So that, I'm just picking up on that. Someone like in the lotus pose, and it's sort of comical. It's supposed to be funny, or you'll come across that. Something that's not generally in a lotus, you know, serious meditative pose. Like I said, it could be you know, they're actually telling me Gumby. It could be something like a flexible animal or toy or object that's like being put in that position, or there's just, I feel like you're being put in a position where in order to have harmony, you need to let something go, right? So it's important for you to have quiet, peaceful work and a calm atmosphere, okay, so that you can thrive. So this is working at home, if you can or want to, could be best for you. But some of you, it's not the most relaxing scene at home. So, you know, you may want to reconsider that. Maybe that's what I'm picking up on, that you are reconsidering it. Let's see what else we get here. The journey's just begun. Now they're giving me the start of that Pink Floyd song. Hey You. It starts like, hey you, out there in the cold, getting lonely, getting old, can you hear me? Or can you feel me? I don't know if that's really the one or not. But oh my gosh. I think it's together we stand, divided we fall. Is that what they say? Do 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 do. Interesting. So they're giving me that Pink Floyd. You could resonate with anything, the song, the lyrics. Look those lyrics up. Just type in, you know, like Pink Floyd, hey you, out there in the cold, you know, getting lonely, getting old, I think it is. And just then the title will come up, okay? Oh, it drives me nuts sometimes when I'm doing these readings that I can't actually remember things like that I already know. It's interesting. Okay, you've got a Five of Swords here. I'm getting that someone tried to manipulate here. I don't know how else to put that. Someone trying to manipulate in some way. Okay. I don't like it. But I get that it's not going to stop you. And I also get that you're not, like I said, you're not like going to lose it or anything. You may feel like you are, but I don't feel that you do. Actually, the song is Hey You. Yeah. So it's Hey You. So maybe look up the lyrics to that, and just see. This could be about regaining a connection or something, I'm getting. Okay. Regaining some kind of connection, or maybe you're feeling like you're not part of something bigger, and that's what you're kind of focusing on. Now they're telling me Willie Nelson, or a name like Williamson or something. They're telling me about Harley. And they're telling me about like a pink ring, and then they're talking about pistachio something. Oh wow. All right. And they're like, marvelous, marvelous. You have a tower. I just heard someone go, marvelous. So we have this tower here. Now, sometime, I'm not at all surprised to see the tower. Okay. This has tied into your self-sufficiency for a lot of you. Um, the tower comes sweeping in well, a lot of the times it's when we don't expect it. And it's also when we haven't done, it's just a lot of it. It's like, it's an unwanted change. Okay. It could be some sort of upheaval, and it's just, it's surprising. It could be little, it could be small, um, it's going to be different for all of you, but I do get sort of going separate ways, and that it could be that person that tried to manipulate in some way, or that was playing games in some way. But again, it's like you're staying in control, and you're owning your own power here. Own the throne, right? With all these people on thrones here, king, queen, doesn't matter. It's not gender specific, obviously. What is I'm getting this. They're telling me someone's got an axe to grind. It could be someone older than you, or who tries to treat you like you're younger, or like belittling you or something. Gemini energy here, and Seven of Pentacles. But this doesn't have to be Gemini. This is just, the Lover's card. It could certainly involve some sort of love interest, but it could also be just, for me, this card, the number one word that always comes to mind is alignment. Okay, this is about, but I did pick up on the Two of Cups, so this could certainly be soulmates in some way. It could be this, a great partnership. So maybe you have this tower moment here regarding this something did not quite work on you, especially because you have Fox here. You're like wise to something or someone. Maybe the new moon, maybe the full moon in Gemini really made you communicate that hey, I'm sick of it. I'm tired of this, or whatever. Maybe some of you are giving your notice on something, even, or you're giving no notice for some of you. Maybe you're causing the tower for some people, right? But this is so you can so you can assess, what is really going to give me that lover's energy, whether it's romantic or career, others, what's really going to balance me out and give me that full life I want. And, that nice balance of the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords energy. That intuitive, nurturing, healing kind of energy, but also that, honesty, that clear direction. Okay, we have the dreamer and we have clear direction. So we have this, again, it's dreamy, intuitive, heart energy here with this Queen of Swords, very, thinking kind of energy, intellect. Okay, so we have the emotional with the intellectual, and actually now they're telling me about emotional intelligence. So maybe some of you have just come across that term, or that you have high EQ, emotional intelligence, or you're even something about like your social skills. You just have really good social skills. Yeah. So Seven of Pentacles, and I'm getting like when will it be me? Some of you are wondering, when is it going to be my turn to get into that alignment with a situation or a person? When is it my time? Yeah, I feel that. I can definitely feel that. They're telling me they just mentioned Bar Harbor, and they said Bahaba. So that could mean something like some of you may have the Boston accent or something, but they're saying Bahaba. All right. Oh, what's this? Oh, okay. Get your time to shine here. And yeah, Nine of Wands. Okay. So Nine of Wands and Six of Wands. That is a victory. That is success. It is also having to set clear boundaries. That's the Nine of Wands, right? The Nine of Wands is maintaining boundaries. It's about persistence. The persistence pays. And there's also something about here, follow your North Star, follow the North, like follow your heart's desires. You keep getting that message about like being authentic and following the heart's desires and all that. You really do. Also, they're give the lamb here. They're telling me not to be bashful. Okay, it's like you may have to put yourself out there, and yeah, it might be scary, and yeah, there might be like extra work in the beginning, but it's so you can really you really get your time to shine. You really get to fully be you. I love this. I really do. This is like, isn't that what we all want, to really be able to be ourselves fully? You know, have someone appreciate us for us. We don't have to, you know, constantly be getting like walking on eggshells, or we don't have to, just be. It's like we don't have to fit into somebody else's mold, or what they think we should do, or what they think they see us doing or something. It's about you deciding, you know what? I decide what I'm going to do. It's a very like a taking your power back. So they're telling me about like retrieving your power. So some of you maybe have let some things go with some people, and maybe now it's like you're making a promise to yourself that going forward you're not going to do that. You're not waiting, right? You're deciding, you're answering the call here. You're spreading your wings. You're you know, ready to receive all that is yours, and realize that you deserve great things, and that your contribution will be valued. Maybe it's not in your current situation, but it will be, you know? And for some of you, you may be waiting for somebody to want you back or to appreciate you. And that's, the message I'm getting there is like, it's their loss, and you have better things to focus on, a lot of you. Okay. Remember, these are general, they're not personal. Take what resonates. You'll know if it's your message, but you have something special. You have a gift that you're supposed to free, set it free, let the world see. All right. Some of you will be in the limelight in some way. You will be actually performing in some way, or you may feel center stage. And they want me to tell you, like, remember, you are the star. You are always the leading role in your life. That's there. No one can do what you do. No one can be you. No one's going to feel the way you feel. Only you can be you. And you're like that for a reason. We need you. Okay. We need you and your you-ness. Okay. Because we all have an impact on each other. Right. And so it's very important. It is so important that we be ourselves. This is the time. If you haven't been before, we have to free ourselves and let ourselves really shine from whatever's holding us back, right? No longer, no more. That's about the justice. I just got to chill. Some of you are saying, I will do this no more. I'm no more, fill in the blank. Maybe that's a writing prompt for you, another journal prompt. For some reason, I'm getting journal prompts. So I don't know if you're looking for some, but here they are. No more what? What will you not tolerate in order to move towards your overall dream or goal? What are your wishes, and what do you know will not support that, or will be getting in the way? It's like wishes and non-negotiables, like this is what I want overall, and in order to do that, I cannot have this, that. I have to have this, and this. And I need it now. Like, it's not, I'm done waiting. Okay. So it could be, I'm just picking up on like some really deep feelings, and I'm allowing myself to go there because I feel you deserve it. And I feel that's me being me, and spirit working through me. That's me using my gift, in a way that hopefully touches your heart, it touches your soul in some way, in a positive way. Right. Wow. Let's get a surrender card here. I want to know partially, some of you, what do you want to release here? What are you releasing? Got to make room for the new. You have to make room for the better, the happy, right? Make room for the happy. Clearing out the closet. Clear out the clutter. Clear out the drama. Dust yourself off. Get back up. Get back out there if you're ready. Oh, surrender your fear of intimacy. Okay, I didn't know we were going there, but we'll go there. Okay. Part of intimacy is, again, that like living in your own skin and valuing and loving yourself as you are and finding a match with that, right? You're not going to have to change for this next job or person. They're going to want you for you. So you're ready. You're ready to let some sort, you're ready. It's like having that open heart. They're saying you're ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. I love this. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, because we were just saying, well, they were just saying, write that list. No more blank for me. So-and-so, write your name, right? Really own it. Say it out loud. Look yourself in the mirror, tell yourself that. No more, whatever this is. I am changing this pattern. Whatever it is, I'm changing this about this, or I am now going to embrace whatever it is, or, I only move forward from here. There's no more going back, right? I'm not recycling old themes. Yeah, recycling's great, but not when it comes to toxic patterns or, that word toxic's overused. So I really don't like using it, but it's like, we can't think about it. We can't recycle junk, really. It's like junk. If junk's junk and it's all tattered and soiled and whatever, you think Goodwill wants it or wherever wants, no, it's got to throw it out. Eventually, sometimes you just have to like let it go, right? You just got to let that out of there. So, like, like I said, like, it's like nobody else wants it either, So if someone's trying to hand over their junk to you, metaphorically speaking, or literally, no, you don't have to take that. You're going to put your hand out and take junk? No. And that's like when people are trying to get you into their unhealthy patterns, or, just expecting you to accept their stuff, and you're not accepting, they don't accept yours, or, it's like, no, you don't have to take that. You don't have to take someone's crummy attitude every day at work, right? No, refuse. I don't want that anymore. I'm not going to tolerate that, So I feel a lot of you are taking that stand and you're just getting real, right? You're just getting right to it. Like, here's the real raw version of me, right? That's what maybe you're thinking, like, and you can do it in a kind way, right? In a considerate way. You don't have to be disrespectful, but some of us are retrieving our power and demanding respect at this point. Like, you don't have to like me, but you have to respect me, right? Maybe something like along those lines for some of you, perhaps. It's like, don't deny yourself of your gifts and talents, and maybe consider sharing them with others. There are a lot of other people out there just like you, who, not just like you. Okay, let me rephrase that. There's no one out there just like you, okay? No one else can replace you. You're you. We need your you-ness, like I said. But we can't, now I lost my train of thought, so I'm just going to be honest about that, because I'm getting kind of steered into a different direction. Yeah, okay. So they don't want me to say that. I was going to say it a certain way, and apparently that's not the right way. But there is no one else like you, and they want me to just stick to that. So that you have to remember that and own that, and don't try to fake it, right? No more faking it. Okay. So sometimes that'll happen. I'll be redirected. So I'm redirected now. Now they're telling me to just get another card. I'm going on and on. Maybe some of you are like, okay, Oh, wow. Too many. That's too many. Now, there's something about a different time zone. So maybe it could be just the timing of like something not aligning, or, just they're giving me like the letter L as in Leicester. And they're also giving me W like Worcester. And they're giving me T like Tully or Telly. Interesting. All right. King of Swords in reverse and the Two of Wands. this is like not picking a direction because you don't know where to go. It's like also because there's this like lack of belief possibly in oneself. This is about, oh man, I'm going to go out of my comfort zone here, but I could stay here where it's nice and safe. Yeah, where's that gotten us, right? Where did that get you? Here. That's where. If we don't want to be here in this position, we want to move forward, well, we have to actually, we have to decide. And I'm not here to like, you know, come down on you at all. I'm actually trying to decide in my own life some certain things, right? But it's not my time to share that. So this is your time. All right. But you're navigating, some of you are navigating a social situation, and some of you actually may find it tough to navigate the social world and feel very misunderstood. Okay. And you have the strength card with that. Yeah. Leo energy. And this is about unconditional love, courage, but also self-respect, and being able to, you don't have to force or be fierce. Some of you are really great with animals too. And then there's an energy here about initiating something, okay? Nothing is too good for you. You're too good for a lot of things and a lot of situations you've been in. You're too good for that. Oh, look at this. Under the table. What do you know? It was under the table, a little sneak. Get back on the table, right? Let's put it in the light where we can all see it. That's what some of you are doing too. Some of you have been, it's just like, there's been so much like drama and just so much stuff over the years, even like the last decade, or even of like just stuff, heaviness, having to tiptoe around certain things, for what, for who, we're just gonna, well, I don't want to say that. All right. So taking your power back, freedom. There's a horse in the background here. Look at this little sneak though. Who is this little sneaky guy person? Who is that? You know who that is in your life. Who's trying to get away with something? No, none of that. No more. Stop. Like, you're gross. Get out of here. You stink. We don't want you. We don't want that crap here. Right? Crapola. That's a little more, I don't know. It's a more fun way to say it. Yeah. That's where someone go, get lost. Get off my back. Get off my back, Zach. I like to rhyme names. Sorry if your name is Zach. Or anyway, sorry about that. Okay, 6 of Swords. Yeah, you're definitely moving on. Moving on, and that's under that Justice card here. You have something better. You see the light. Some of you you see the light, and there it is. And once you see something, you can't unsee it. It's like once you see that side of a certain person, or once you see where something's going, or that you're not going to get anywhere in a certain situation, where you live, or where you like to hang out, or who you like to hang out, or your hobbies, or your job, or your partners, or your family, or your friend, whatever it might be. It's like, if you're not going to go anywhere and you don't want to be here, go. Like, let's do something else then, right? Let's do it. I'm with you. Let's move forward here. Look at this. You've got the boss here. Emperor energy. The Emperor and Empress, they're the bosses. Look at this. You got 8 of Wands here. Momentum. There's that fiery energy again. It's like, if you want to, oh my gosh. And you have the Hierophant, the Fool, and the Queen of Wands. Are you kidding me? These are all cards of getting the wheels in motion. Surprised we don't have the Wheel of Fortune or the Chariot. I very much feel Chariot energy. I'm also getting the name like Dawn or Donner. Okay, or something around those, like along those lines. Okay. Queen of Wands. You have a lot of choices here, okay? I do see that. The new beginning here. It all starts with you, obviously. It says you believing, okay? We do need to believe. And yeah, maybe you don't know exactly where something's going to lead or where it's going to take you. But isn't it exciting in like a good way to get started on something new? I've always found too that the feelings of anticipation, like happy excitement, feel very similar in the body to anxiety. And so sometimes we are like, folding the Fool card. Sometimes we fool ourselves and we mistake excitement for anxiety. And we don't like the feeling. It's like, but we have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. That keeps coming up. There's a way to manage things. There's a way to stay in that driver's seat, right? You'll be doing your victory lap. I can tell you that. The sun is shining on you. You're in the spotlight. I get the Bob Marley song, Sun is Shining. Bob Marley and the Wailers. Yeah. So it makes you want to move your dancing feet, right? Some of you dance. Hello there. um, or you should. Maybe you should. Maybe that's something you wanted to do. But there's like stepping out again of that comfort zone. This is January. You're stepping. You're. Some of you, it's the higher learning. You're the knowledge. You are just so like ready. You're finally ready to take the leap. Okay, taking that leap. And a lot of planets change position and some big ones. And I'm not an astrologer, at least not yet, but you could just be feeling this amazing new energy with the solstice or the new year, but there's just new amazing energy coming in. Okay. And you may feel, I'm not going to have the energy or whatever. You're going to get the energy because the momentum here, and you have the strength card. That's perseverance. You have the 9 of Wands. Again, perseverance. You have the 8 of Wands here. You have the Hierophant too, right? That's that higher learning. You have the plan, you have the vision too. And this is like, go get it. You have the resources. The Emperor has all of the magic and power of all 4 kings. And male, female does not matter here, right? Doesn't matter. But this is boss. This is the boss. You the boss. Own it, right? Own it. Yeah. Some of you are done with fakers. I can tell you that. You're done with fakers and you're done faking it. So, all right. So, Queen of Wands, nothing stops the Queen of Wands. Now you have the Emperor, which is all 4 kings, and you have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands. You have the 9 of Pentacles, might as well be the Queen. I mean, this is like, it's incredible. And you have your card, Justice. Some of you, if you're not encouraged yet, I mean, I hope, you'll get there, because I know for some of you, it's like, you're just like itching to do something new, right? To get a little more in line and more in tune and just, again, all about being yourself, really being able to be yourself and investing more in yourself, like making that. I just heard the name Terry or Terrence. Okay. They said Aisha. There's a name and I think it starts with O, but I can't see the full spelling, and I'm not getting a sound with it. So it's like maybe it has OE and a J or something. So something, maybe a combination of that. Cause I know it's interesting, but I go by, like I feel visuals too. So like it feels like an O and a J. Like do you guys feel colors too? I feel colors. I'll be like, oh, it feels like a maroon kind of day, or I don't know. It's just one of those things where like the wires get crossed or something, and I love it. I like it, but I know it's weird to other people sometimes. So, but you don't think I'm weird, right? Guidance here. Guidance. Divine forces are showing you the way to go. You're discovering another piece of your destiny and your purpose in life. You don't need somebody to come in and show you the way. You are the way. You're the way to your future. You're the way. It's you. It's all you. It's you. You're it. You're the answer. You. We look outside ourselves all the time for answers, right? And you being that Hierophant, that all those queens, this Emperor. I mean, some of you are getting ready to do this. I hear Sally. Someone just said, "Saddle up, Sally." So here we go. I have this like comedian, or it's like I feel like it's a group of comedians sometimes. So I'm telling you all my secrets here, not all of them, but some. And I do feel like sometimes comedians have like their last like laughs through me, like a channel it. It's like, okay, I don't know who that is, but I seem to have this person. It feels like a masculine energy from like a different time period. It's like, saddle up, Sally, or or don't take any of that phony baloney, like, or like I said, like, get off my back, Zach. They just, oh, oh man, they just said, move your trolley, Molly. I, hey, it's fun. I'll just let it out. Here we go. Hey, that's a perfect example. I'm being myself. I actually find that based on my analytics, you like that. The audience team seems to like it when I'm more fully just letting it all out, right? I'm not trying to fit in and be other tarot readers. I'm not them. Movement. Oh, yeah. Something Charlie Brown here. Charlie Brown could resonate. Oh my gosh. I looked at the bottom of this deck and look, I just said, you are the answer. You have answers. When you decide you're going to take that step forward, Spirit will reach out, take your hand, and guide you. You can count on that. You're ready for this leadership role for some of you. You're ready to lead the way. Be the light. Live your light. Shine bright, okay? You'll make good progress, it says. You'll make good progress now, and you'll be able to overcome any obstacles in your path. Big leaps forward are possible. Huge leaps forward are possible. But it's not about time, certain time, there's no rush here. Right? It's movement. It's forward movement. Again, it's the key here, this key. You have a key, and I actually saw a hammer, but it's not here. You can build this. You can start this. You can start anew. You can start again. We can't do over, right? We don't get do-overs in life, but we have a series of new beginnings all the time, right? Yeah. You're your own authority, right? You're your own authority. This is about you resolving your current situation soon. Work-wise, you're going to find unique ways to stand out, and you find a new opening with job security. And you get to and it says love on here too, and I do feel it's going to be something that you love, that you really love, or I feel as though like people are going to love you. They're going to appreciate you, especially when they know that what you do is from the heart. When they know you're being the real you too. That's again the whole, like, I feel like January is just so heavy on that. If you haven't checked out your 2025 Libra reading, feel free to check that out. Okay. And if you're interested in your other placements, I do have another channel, Schoolhouse Intuitive Messages, and feel free to look over there as well for, I did some 2025 readings according to elements, and I always post weekly readings there too, so for all signs. You could be having clashes with someone else. And in a way, they're telling me it doesn't matter because this is all temporary for you, right? This is about, you could feel compelled to get into it with somebody. It may be tempting, but this is about choosing a peaceful solution instead. Again, remember I said not having to force it or fake it, right? You could be fiery. Oh yeah, be fiery all day. I love that. It's not about me, but I mean, I love it. I'm fiery. Like, I have a lot of fire in my chart. Love that. Be fiery. Fiery is fun. It's like it gets people going. It's motivating, right? And honestly, like I just said, fiery is fun. But it's not. That's just about taking the action here, right? And again, that self-respect. Self-respect. People don't have to see it your way. They're not going to. They can't. They're not capable of that. A lot of people are not going to see it your way. And that's like something else that we have to, it's like, letting go of the need, or not the need, but the desire to be understood, because it's not going to happen. And I always say, magnificence is often misunderstood. Your brilliance is too bright for some people. It's like, the deer in the headlights thing, right? It's so bright, they freeze sometimes, right? Or they they don't know how to react. So they run, it's like fight, flight, freeze, you know? And I feel that kind of applies sometimes to, you know, maybe people have called you intense, like you have a really intense personality, or like you're too this, you're too that, you're not enough this, you're not enough that. Who cares? I could sit and make lists about people too, but why would I waste my time doing that? Right? Why do we, it's like you have better things to do, right? You're getting the answers you need. And like I said, when you take the steps forward, you take the leaps, spirit meets you, your guides meet you. Talk to your guides, talk to your guardian angel. That's why they're there. I know a lot of us are notorious for not asking for help. Hey, sometimes we need to. I mean, maybe you're going to get this sort of like taking that first step and initiating some sort of partnership. Maybe you're going to share an office with somebody. Maybe you've been looking for a space and you think, hey, you know what? They only use their office, these 4 days a week. And I would love to jump in there on the weekend or on the, and I could do my whatever it is you do, in that, or, you know what I'm saying? Like it's about just that's a randomly specific message, obviously, for one person, but just like, again, going out of the comfort zone, because a lot of us are still in the Two of Wands. We're watching other people, cruise around in their boats in the harbor, in the harbor, right? And we're like, oh, why isn't, like, where's my ship? That's the Three of Wands, right? Well, have you chartered your boat, your ship? Do you know where you want to go? Because in order to charter the boat, we have to know where we're going, right? They don't just come and then we sit in the harbor. No, we got to go. We have to make the moves, right? We got to make some moves. Make the moves, Jules. That does not rhyme. Why would you tell me that? Sorry. It doesn't rhyme. Make the moves, Jules. Jules. Your name's Jules, Julie, Julia, Julio, Julia. There's your message. I just heard Jensen or Jansen too. So, all right. Anyway, so this is about you overcoming obstacles and discovering another part of yourself or of your destiny. You get the answer. You get the pieces start to fall into place. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you have to give yourself space and time to actually hear yourself and hear what spirit wants to say to you. We have to have moments of stillness, of silence, of quiet, of tuning into what it is we love, what we enjoy, what really gets us excited, what makes us feel most alive and most like ourselves. Some of us, it's outside. Some of you, it's, your fancy footwork on the dance floor. You know who you are. And for some of you, it's, writing, or I just heard snowmobiling. Some of you really love maybe being out in the snow. I just heard somebody else say, yeah, not me. I would rather go to the tropical. Okay. So anyway, gifts. This person's bearing gifts. Okay. So also this is some of you may be finally getting an answer to a medical thing. Okay. That could finally be getting resolved. You have some good news on the way here. You have this movement, but the answer that you're searching for is you. You are the answer. You're the answer. You're your greatest asset. Mm-hmm. All right. Now let's look into, let's get another surrender card, because I feel as though maybe there are some things we need to be mindful of there. It's going to be kind of a longer reading, right? The readings have been a little longer lately. I don't know. I guess I'm feeling the holiday spirit and wanting to be more, spending more time with you. I know some people with the holidays, they might spend less, but I actually feel like that might be when we kind of need each other most, as humans. It's not everybody, is, oh, jolly, ho, ho, ho at the holidays, right? Some of us are struggling, really, but you don't have to anymore. I'm seeing the victory. I'm seeing the light coming in, and I hope it's for you. I really do. I hope I really wish the best for all of you. Surrender comparisons. Oh my gosh, thank you. I love this. I know, right? It's like, this is like Source is so on with this reading, this channeling session here, because I just said you're sitting there in the harbor watching everybody else, their boats coming in, wondering why hasn't it happened to me? Maybe it's not your time yet. Maybe if they had delivered it sooner, you wouldn't have been ready. You wouldn't have had things in order. Maybe now you actually will have everything in order in time so that you can take hold of this opportunity when that light turns on for you in the doorway of that a new opportunity, you know? So this is about keeping your eyes trained on yourself and focusing on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. You can compare yourself to other people all day long, right? It's not going to get us anywhere. We're going to be stuck at the dock, right? Surrender resentments. So that means sometimes we got to let go. Like I was saying, let that ish go, right? This is holding on to resentments only poisoning you. Okay, so holding on to resentments only poisons you. So try to forgive others for their shortcomings. For you to be clear of it. Keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. Wow, okay, so 2 more of this. Surrender to receiving support and love, and surrender to joy. Wow, okay. Someone just said, turn your bliss into gold. I heard that, okay? So turning your bliss into gold. I guess that could be like making a profit from doing something you love. Like, it's possible. It is possible. You have surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This is going to help take some pressure off, and it'll simultaneously nurture you. Surrender to joy. Carefree, motion forward. Some of you are wiping debt clean, or just other burdens in general. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling. Oh my goodness. And I said to you earlier in this reading, I hope you have a reason to smile, at least, through this reading, right? So that's it. Yes, I hope you have reasons to smile. I know you're going to have reasons to smile. During both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to more joy. Wow. Because a lot of us are empaths, I do want to get an empath's empowerment card, because we do take on a lot, Cleanse your space, cleanse your car, cleanse your yourself, clearing energies, right? Clearing them out so you can be at your strongest and brightest. Set clear boundaries. What do you know? You have the 9 of Wands here, and now you have set clear boundaries. Empower yourself by setting limits, such as saying no to a request or socializing less. It's an act of self-care that creates more respectful, healthy relationships. Why? Because you're not carrying things around that aren't yours, right? You're not carrying around someone's dirty, unrecyclable thing, right? We don't need to be recycling to that extent. Yeah, it's great to here I go again with the recycle. Sorry, I won't recycle parts of the reading on you. Sorry about that. But I think you understand, like, sometimes it's not worth recycling something because it's dirty. You can't get all the peanut butter out, or you can't get the detergent out of the bottle. That's, I'm just picturing more like almost like you're doing someone else's laundry for them. And it's maybe you're tired of that. Maybe you're literally tired of washing someone else's, cleaning up after somebody else, right? Maybe you're sick of that. Your days of cleaning up after somebody are over. Wow. I also heard your days of sweeping something under the rug are over. All right, communication. Communication is key. There is a message from the heart trying to be expressed. Be mindful of what you say and use discernment, even to yourself. Now, let's get into some fortune cookie messages for just a couple of messages regarding, career, money. We'll get a few messages from the heart, by the way, following up on that card. Declutter. Yay. What do you know? Declutter. Again, making room. I said clear out the closet. Yeah, make room because you have something better coming in. Declutter your life. Let go of correspondence, objects, people that you no longer want or need. Someone could hurt your feelings and they could reveal a new side of themselves that you may wish to avoid. Now, like I said, you may see someone's true colors, right? They might reveal themselves to you. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Like once they say it, they can't unsay it. And remember, you can't either. So that's why we want to be really careful with our communications, right? All right. Sexuality here. Could be a spicy time for you. So this is about, existing relationships, finding a new passion and heightened attraction. There are opportunities for marriage, family life. But if you're single, just making the wise choices, right? And do what's best for you. Make sure you know people's motivations and intentions. So a child could also bring great joy, it says. And society. Yeah, as I said, some of us may be feeling as though we're not really connected to the society, or we're having a hard time with social skills or social, settings. So say yes to some wonderful invitations, right? You have the invitation. You don't have to stay the whole time. And you don't have to go. If you don't feel like you should go, I always say follow your gut first and foremost, right? Who cares what the tarot lady says, right? Seriously, you should not care what I say that much, right? Shouldn't care about it that much. Okay. I love you and I appreciate you, but really one of the main messages here is you follow your intuition, right? You be you. All right. So this is about good networking opportunities, okay? There's single stuff. I mean, it looks pretty good for singles, I will say. This can be a great time of year for that, believe it or not. Surprise! What do you know? Whenever I pull this card, I have to say it just like that. Surprise! It reminds me of like Gomer Pyle on the Andy Griffith Show or something. So this could be some sort of disappointment is followed by a pleasant surprise. Remember a tower, right? And then you have all these great cards. Yeah. All right. What else do we have? One more from this deck for career, finance. Oh, an ending. Okay. Yep. You may be leaving. You could be leaving a situation. That could be the tower. That could be the Six of Swords. That could be a lot of these cards, right? There's always a new opportunity ahead. So you could change careers entirely. Some of you are you're completely changing it this year. Okay, 2025. Let's get an angel number. Nope, not yet. Nope, yes. Okay, yes, we're getting an angel number. 5. Oh yeah, 555. It's a sign of transformation. Of course it is. You could expect the unexpected. I think you just had a reading that said that, right? That's amazing. Let's get another one. Oh, okay. Divine intervention is at play. Again, like I said, so 4444. Yes, I'm not at all surprised to see this. I know about the expect the unexpected. Like I feel like we already know that from some of the readings, including this one. But what they want me to really let you know is you really do have the support of the divine. You have divine guidance. And in fact, it's about you owning your own divinity. You are a divine being. You're a divine being. The universe has heard your request and will support you as you take steps toward what you know you deserve in life. You deserve to be treated with respect. You deserve to be appreciated for who you are. And again, like I said, not everybody has to like us, but everybody has to respect us. And if they can't do that, then, what are we doing there, right? I know it's easier said than done as far as just getting out of situations, but we can be taking steps, right, in that direction. We could still be doing what we need to do. You could, even if it's just, doing some research on something you're interested in, that's a step. Saying things out loud, about what you want to bring in, that's a step. Manifestation practices, absolutely, that's a step. Taking good care of yourself, body, mind, soul, spirit, that's a step. Because when you're doing that, you're showing the universe you appreciate your greatest asset, you, yourself. All right. Okay. Now let's move into love. If love's not your thing, thank you for this reading. I pull an animal card at the end, but oh, deep spiritual awakening underway and true love stories never end. I feel as though this isn't so much like a return of somebody, true love stories never ending. Some of you, yes, but for others of you, I feel that it's the that happily ever after really can happen. That like that whole true love story thing can happen. Now, is it going to be for everybody? No. There are plenty of people who don't get to experience that in this lifetime, right? But who's to say it's not going to be you, right? Almost for anything like negative, somebody would say, well, I can't, I won't, it won't, blah, blah, blah. We can almost always flip it and say, but what if it does go well? What if it, maybe you can, or why can't it be you? If they say, oh, that'll never happen to me. Why can't it happen to you? Of course it can happen to you. It can happen to anybody, certain things, right? All right. I'm not trying to, again, I'm not one to be like, oh, everyone's going to have this. And now I said this in the reading and now it's going to happen for everybody, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not saying that. Right? Everybody makes their own choices, right? And people are on different timelines, I'm just reading energy in this moment. We have poor judgment here. Today's choices could lead to long-term headaches. That's a clear and direct message. Okay? It's not on the cards, it's channeled. What else? Enlightenment, seeing things more clearly. Absolutely. That is January for you is about enlightenment. And the light shines from within out, right? It's you shining your light in January. Being the light. That's why I call a lot of you, in the message, lovely light. You are lights. You are energy. Your spiritual energy. Your divine lights. What else? Oh, yeah, choosing the right path. For us, for you, not for them. This reading is about you. People pleasing? No, bye. Nope. Now, if it's choosing a right path because because your dream is to go work with animals, yes, you're choosing the right path for the animals, right? Okay, so, and there's somebody here about mastering a karmic lesson. Someone, you were just meant to be a lesson for them, or you, right? No more power struggles with that energy. What else do we have? Ooh, that was a flipper. Time's up. Took too long. I feel as though someone did take too long with you. They missed their chance with you. They missed their boat. I also feel like we are being nudged to let's make time's not up, but also don't live in fear of making the wrong choice. Don't make that stop you from making a choice. Making a choice is great, but not making a choice is also a choice. So, it's whatever you're ready for. So, yeah, we don't want to be living in fear. That'll make us, that's an empty life, right? They want me to tell you travel's good for the soul and to be ready to surrender. And you could have some sort of union coming in, okay? Those are the final love messages. Some sort of union. There's a union of like souls coming in. I am saying some of you are attracting your soulmate in January. Does it mean you're going to be married then? No. But that energy is around in January for a lot of you. All right? A lot of us, I should say. Right? Because we are a collective. All right. Let's see. Let's go ahead and close out the reading with an animal card. Please do like this video, subscribe. It's free. You could also leave a nice comment Those are great too. Or leave a nice comment for somebody else here who may be going through something. I love seeing that you support each other. I love the energy it creates for our little community here we've built. Also, I'm open to memberships if you'd like to consider that. No pressure or obligation, of course. I appreciate that you're just here, So thank you so much. And let's get the animal card. I almost said goodbye. What? All right. You have horses that have definitely come in. So horses have shown up. You have this owl. You have a hen. You have foxes. You have rabbits, and you have squirrels. And we also, I hope I didn't miss anyone. Oh, you had birds and you had polar bears, right? Polar bears, yes. And yeah, a lot of birds, polar bears. And now you have a mouse, 11, home. Oh, it's so cute. Make yourself a cup of tea. Enjoy some time with a good book or with those you love. Even the darkest, coldest day can become the most magical when spent in a cozy place that warms your spirit. All right. Take good care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next reading. It will be a career money reading for you, and I hope that you can make it there. I'll see you there. Thanks. Okay. Sometimes endings are awkward for me too. Okay. So take care. Thanks so much for tuning in. Bye-bye.